Hi there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for another video with Farm Manager 2021. So well, let's unpause and let's get going. But before we start to talk about this game, I want to talk to you about something else. I have set up a Patreon page and well, as you might know, Patreon is mainly used for people to raise money. Now, I'm not really in for that, although any extra money would be spent well on a new computer, etc. But there's also a platform there on which I can post public messages, and because I'm just a small YouTuber, I can't do that on YouTube. So I can't let you guys know, for instance, what my plans are for the summer holidays, what my plans are after that, and what happened last few weeks. So if you want to keep updated on, well, what went on lately and what I've planned, then just visit the Patreon page. The description below this video will have a link to it, and there you can read about my plans for the future. So every now and then I'll post a new update there. So just feel free to go there and just read the messages so you stay posted. Well, of course, I hope that helps everyone to know what's coming up and what we will be doing next. And of course, thanks a lot for your attention and all the support I'm already getting. People liking videos and subscribing, etc. That's all highly appreciated. But well, let's get going with this game. And we have set up a productive farm with lots of animals. We are now also doing our first harvest, which is nice. Which brings to mind that we have to set up the trading. We are now buying grass, but we're also just producing our own. So I think we should start to sell any excess grass. So let's do it like this. So all above 35,000 will now sell. And the same goes with silage, because we will be producing a lot of silage. So all above, I don't know, 25,000 or something. No, that's a bit too much. 5,000. We can sell. Is that enough? Yeah, that's good. So these are producing silage right now out of grass. And since we will be getting a lot of grass from the harvest, they'll all be put to good use. And let's hope we can make some extra money out of that, because now we don't have to buy any grass for feeding. We don't have to buy any grass to create silage. These eat grass and silage, so we produce both now, which saves us time and money. Yeah, that's all looking very good. So now we need to think about expanding. Now how can we do that? Well, there are different ways actually. And what I would like to get into now is these greenhouses. I think it'll be interesting. So let's jump straight into that. We'll build a few greenhouses and see what we can build in them. Or grow in them, I have to say. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, well, let's start with 5. 5 little greenhouses. Or well, these are the big ones, but that's fine. Now I think it's good if we get some extra warehouse space as well. So let's set up an extra barn and an extra warehouse to house all the goods that we produce. And this should leave space in the middle for an extra house. There it is. So now we can get the people to work on these greenhouses. Now they work kind of the same as the fields. You just go into them, you select anything you want to sell, and you select a source of manure, etc., and then they just start producing. Now you can see pretty easily how much you will get from this. So if we get beet seeds, it'll cost us 40 to buy the seeds. Of course we need to pay our people, and we will earn a revenue of 807 per field. These are just single growth, so you sow them and then you harvest them, and that's it. You can see these, for instance, these are multi-harvested crops. These are pretty expensive to get. You will not get your amount of money back that you put into the seeds from one harvest, but you can harvest them multiple times. So that could be a choice, to go for something that harvests multiple times. And these are perennial, which I believe means they grow all year long, which is nice. So we should select something that we want to sell. And well, we can also see the growth times, 88 days, 50 days, 90 days. I'm kind of looking for something that doesn't take too long, because it's fun to watch what happens. And of course something that gives us a good amount of money. And I think we're going to go with gooseberries. So we set up gooseberries. And I think we're going to just produce a lot of gooseberries. Later on we'll switch and set up a few other different types of food as well. But for now, let's just stick with one. That's easy for sales, etc. So let's do that. Now, as you can already see, there's a problem because we don't have people working there. So we can just hire a few more people that are good with plants. Alright, that's one. Anyone else good with plants? Yes, that's two. Alright, so now we've got two available to start working here. And, well, let's hope they will start. Yeah, they're working right here. They're going to plow the ground and then get to work. So that's working. No warehouse for small shed 10. Ah, I think I know what we missed because we have enough warehouses. I think we have too much manure. Now, I don't think we can ever have too much manure, so we'll get a bit extra. Right there. Yeah, this is full. We have 20,000, but we also need quite a lot to keep these fields going and these with fertilizer. So I'm going to set up manure to trade. Here we go. Anything above like 30,000 I would like to set up for a trade. We can now have 40,000, but that's a bit too much. So we'll have this run up to about 30,000 and the rest will sell, making a little bit extra money. Still, we need more people. So let's see. Yeah, you're good with plants, so you can get in. You're good with plants, so you can get in. Well, now they're all good with animals. We had to wait quite a while for that, but now they're all good with animals. Of course, I want the best people with plants, so let's upgrade them. But yeah, this works. Now a few of the farms should be able to work. You have to keep in mind, though, that the people working these tractors are also being hired to work in here. So we need plenty of people to make sure that all jobs can be done. I have to say we have a good amount of grass right now, by the way, because of all the harvesting. But yeah, we need to constantly keep buying or hiring people for a while now, until we really have plenty to go around. Yeah, we don't have anyone with plant skill right now, so we'll have to wait for that. But yeah, this looks good. I think we should also set up 2 new fields, because it's just nice to get some extra produce going. And our tractors aren't doing anything for a while when they have to wait. If they did all the harvesting and they did all the spraying again, then they're just waiting. So we can set up some extra grass. Of course, we won't be making this much grass all the time. Later on we will switch, but we can only do that if we have the money to buy all the new equipment that we need. And we don't have that yet. Right, I guess we need someone who's good with machines. But most of them need to just be good with plants. That's the most important thing. Yeah, there are not too many with that. Well, this one's good with machines, so she can also use a tractor. We have another one good with plants. Now they're going to plow this field first, so this one has to wait. That's okay, we don't really need it. They can do it in turn, that's okay. 13 days growing, 22 days growing, so that's going to take some time as well. So all we need is extra people to work on those little farms, or greenhouses I have to say. 1, 2, perfect. That's 2 more. Let's check. Upgrading with those plant skills. Alright, it appears they're all working. So that's good, they're all plowing. But now we don't have people to work these farms. So this one's full. So I guess we should hire someone extra. You have to walk quite far then, I don't really want that. So probably should get an extra house here. Just to make sure that they don't have to walk too far. So that's what we're going to do. Get an extra house right there. What's this? New animal. Alright. We're still getting new animals. That's great. But we need at least one more. Let's see. Animals endurance. We either need plants or someone who's good with machinery. It would be great if we could get someone good with plants and machinery, but well, we'll work with the plants right now. And now, yeah, all fields can be worked, all the greenhouses can be worked, so that's good. That's looking nice. You still have plenty of money, so that's not a thing to worry about. That's good. You don't want to worry about money. Now, of course, when we hit winter, all these fields will just be fallow fields and nothing will happen to them. And after that, they will have to be sown again. Now, that will take some time since we only have one sowing machine, etc. Perhaps we can buy 1 or 2 pieces of equipment extra, but I'm not going to buy 4 tractors right now because you can see this one is just sitting there, not doing anything. So at some point, we're going to hire someone extra, by the way, because I see someone doing nothing. Or this field had nobody to work on the field. So let's do it like this, yeah. But you don't want to have a lot of equipment just doing nothing. So yes, it takes a little bit more time just to work 4 fields with 2 tractors, but it's just not worth getting another tractor for 45,000, which will do 1 or 2 drives and then sit there doing nothing half the year. So they'll just have to do with 2 trucks or 2 tractors. That's the right word. Alright, so let me check. We have a lot of grass. It's not going that fast, so we could opt for an extra silage thing to make sure that we get more of that. That could be a thing. Production. Set up. Well, you could just set it up right here. That's fine. We have people here that we can hire, so we need someone who's good at manufacturing. Well, here you are. I was looking for you. Now, let's assign him here, and then change production into grass, into silage. Perfect. Let's produce some extra silage. Well, we're getting good amounts, so I don't remember what we put it up for selling. Silage above 5,000. Alright, that's good. Then we will be selling some. Still getting in new animals, which means that once these are all full, then we get the most amount of milk from it and wool to actually sell. Yeah, this looks good. Alright, what I'm going to do, get an extra garage or logistics building going. I mean, there's just 1 truck driving right now. There's number 2. There's number 3. I think they all would like to use the trucks, and if we get an extra one, it's costing us only 50 a month to maintain it, and of course 50,000 to place it, but we have the money for it. And I think it can be a good option to get some extra trucks driving and have them do a whole bunch of stuff. Now, we need to power it, but that's pretty easy. We can just do it like this. There it goes. Alright, well, let's have some extra trucks driving around to all these farms to speed up production. One of the other things that's very cool is this is our farm right now. You can see it's a bit of a mess around the farm and etc. So, but you can upgrade your building. It's costing us only 10,000 the first time. So let's do that. Let's upgrade it. And now we have a very nice farmhouse. I really like it. We can upgrade it 1 more for 100,000. Not going to do that straight away because, well, that's a bit pricey compared to how much money we have. But yeah, this looks great. I really like the way it looks right now. So let's keep it like this. Here we have our greenhouses. We can see everyone's working in them. That's nice. That looks good. Here's their sowing. No, not really. They're just cultivating. Alright, well, that's a good job. All doing a good job. All these fields are worked. So yeah, let's continue with that. Oh, we can even see trucks driving all the way here. That's good. 4 trucks on the move. They have to get in. And we make good amounts of money, so why worry about an extra truck? Alright, we need people to work these fields. We have 46, but none is available. What do they have to do? Ah, they're harvesting. Alright. Well, that's nice. So now you can see we don't need people anymore, so we have plenty of people. When they're done on a field and they're driving back towards the farm to put the tractor away, that's when they scream that we don't have enough people. So, and of course every now and then they have to sleep. So now we're short on people here as well. So what I'm going to do is just hire 1 or 2 more. They'll be not working all the time, but they'll be available to work whenever we need them extra. Alright, this is a good one. Let's hire him. So this is completely full with plants. Now this one can handle machines and plants, so that's very nice. So now we should always have enough people to work. Although of course they do have to sleep every now and then. And while they rest, they don't work the land. So we need someone for here, and we need no one here anymore. So everyone's still working again. That's a lot of people working. Yeah, it works like this. Now everybody is doing something. We have 2 people to spare, so as soon as someone else goes to sleep, they can step in. Now of course you need to pay them, and that's pretty pricey. So don't get too many of unassigned staff, because that's just wasting money. But having a few to spare, so they can rotate the work, that's pretty handy. And we will still be making a good amount of money. So they're already gathering the stuff here. This one is spraying, so that's nice. This field is completely sprayed, so that's just waiting until it's done. This field needs to be harvested, but they need to wait for a tractor. Yeah, that's all looking very good. We get a lot of grass, so we can sell some soon. At least that should be the case. Alright, let's find out something else to get. Well, I think we should get a mechanic's garage to fix mechanical issues with our trucks, etc. I'm thinking about placing it somewhere right here. Or we could just place it like this, alongside the road. I'm going to place it right there. And these should be able to service all our trucks and equipment. That doesn't mean that they won't break down, but at least you can now fix them when they break down. And I think sometimes they will service it, but we'll see until it's done. I think there are some settings we can use. Perhaps we should get an extra tractor, but I'm not 100% sure, because there should be one in there, because I don't see an extra one driving. We'll see. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, well, let's see. Well, they're not going to service anything yet. Order a mechanic if the durability of the machinery is less than 70%. Autumn has come. This is harvest time for most crops, at the last moment to work in the fields before the first frost set in. Alright. Repair for durability 90%. Alright, well, this is fine. Don't need to hire anyone in here, I believe. Don't see the option, so that's okay. Field harvested, so yeah. I think they're already selling grass. Did we already sell grass lately? No, not really. Alright, well that's fine. We do make good amounts of money though. 5,000, 10 to 15... Up about 18,000 a day, and then a few days nothing, and then again, so that's looking good. Alright, and these are being sown in now. Or at least they are buying the right equipment. I don't know how many people need to work a certain field. Sometimes you have like, see, there's 3 people working this field now, so sometimes you need more people working a field. There are 2 working this field, 3 working that field, so not entirely sure if we should hire someone extra or not. At least this is all working. That's the second spraying, that's nice. This takes 21 days, this takes 23 days. Collecting the bales, alright, well that's all looking good. Bring in the grass. And we have plenty of silage, so we can start selling that. Yeah, we can see like 7 trucks driving right now, so it's really paying off having the extra trucks. At least I'd say. Let me check. Yeah, we still have plenty of that. I don't think we need to make sure that we buy bigger numbers. I don't see them running out, or that only 200 left before the truck comes in and we buy new ones. So that's okay. I think we need to start thinking ahead on what crop we want to do next. So we should probably check. These are all eating grass, soy and crops. These are also crops. We can feed these crops. Get rid of the oats. So crops could be a very good one to start to cultivate. But oats are also a good one because a lot of them eat oats. So yeah, it's a bit of a trade-off. I think we can get crops. That'll be nice. Have some soy. These aren't really eating... Yeah, these are eating soy and also crops. So I think if we start working on a different field, something else, we are going to work on crops and probably soy. That would be interesting to watch. In the meantime, let's just save money so we can get all the equipment that we need for that. I would also like to think ahead. So, for instance, we need room for all the new equipment that we're getting. I have to think where to place that. Place this right here. Build a road here. Put in some extra housing or something. But this isn't the ideal place to put this. Because I have to drive further away. It would be better if we could place the equipment somewhere here. Can't place it right here because that wouldn't fit with the road. Question is that a problem? I don't think so. I'm going to place it like this. Then we will connect it to a road, of course. We need some electric power. So let's do it like this. That's all fine. So now we can park the equipment that we need if we're going to change one of these out. Now I'd like to do that during the winter because then the fields won't be used anyway. And we can just click one and tell it, well, you will be something different next year. And we can start to buy the equipment. And I think we have most of the sowing equipment already. So that will be interesting. I don't think we can set it right now. Or maybe we can switch it right now and they'll just wait until the harvest and then start working on the new thing that we need. We want to destroy the field on which grass grows. No. Perhaps we can do that after they've harvested. Because then we can see what equipment we need and then buy all that we need. Although I do think we can check a little bit. If we need like self-propelled forests. Oh, well, we need that for these, but yeah, this is the one we're going to need, I think. If we get, for instance, soy. And we also need to get the corn in for the crops, I believe. So yeah, this, and we need this one for oats as well. So it's costing us 300,000 just to get this Xena combine. Then of course we need the proper equipment for cereals. So this is for the soy. And that's it. We need this one for the corn. This is also one for corn. This is also one for corn. This is one for soy. Barley, we're not going, but and oats, soy and oats. And this is also just for corn. Okay. Well, these aren't too pricey. 5,000 we can pay. This one is 3,000. 2,000. So yeah, these are the equipment pieces we can get to just. Sorry about that, I had to cough, so I turned off the mic. So basically the most expensive thing will be the harvesting equipment. Or the harvester, and the equipment we can pay. So we just need a little bit more money and then we can get all the things we need to either get some soy growing or crops. So I think if we wait, I don't know, till the end of the month and all these fields are done, that could be the right time to switch one of these fields and get all the equipment. Now we can see here, things are starting to grow actually. That looks kind of cool. Just a single row though. I would say you get multiple rows, but that's probably the type of plant. Maybe if you get like spinach, you get all these little crop bowls and then they can probably put in more. But yeah, this looks nice. Really see the greenhouses are working, so that's okay. Should be getting some extra later on. Alright, 3 days left to grow. 9 days, 17 days, and 5 days. So there'll be some harvesting soon. I am kinda thinking perhaps we should get an extra tractor, but I'm not sure yet. We'll wait and see for now. That's fine. At least we do make nice amounts of money. Check. Yeah, we have plenty of silage. We're selling that, so that's nice. Or at least we went down to 5,000. So we are selling some silage. I don't know if we get a good price for it. Oh, this is the wrong one. We have to watch this one. Well, it's not too much, but it's money. Of course, the milk's going very good. Goat's milk, not so much. So perhaps we need to start production of goat cheese at some point. Did we already sell some grass that I can watch? So probably not yet. Oh, here we did sell some grass. 8,000 for 2,000. All right, well that's, well, it's still money that's coming in, so that's nice. Well, they are now going to harvest this field, so let's keep going. Wait until it harvested and then gathered, and then we can switch production, I think. And it might also be the case that because of the date and the temperature, that after harvesting this, they won't be starting to grow again. So it might just be empty. We'll have to wait and see. Could also be that the seeds are in there, but they're just not growing until the weather is good enough again. That also happens. For now, I'm looking forward to seeing this field completely done. Well, this needs to be harvested as well, but this guy has the harvester, or the mower in this case, so when this field is done, they can start mowing that field and we can gather all the stuff here. Although first they need to rake it or something, I believe that's what it's called. Or row it. Yeah, it's used for raking the grass. It's kind of interesting. I'm not entirely sure how accurate this is, because I am not a farmer. I'm a city boy and I have no clue. So if any one of you guys know, I know a little bit about farming, but not this much. How accurate are the things that they do in this game? So does it really work like this, or are some things not the way they do it like this or whatever? If you have any answers for me on that, please write them in the comment section. I'm really curious to see how accurate this is, because well, I like the look of this, but I don't know, is this accurate? Do they really do this or whatever? So please let me know. I do believe I have ever seen this. Then they'll make these big rows of grass piles, and then they just drive over it with a big truck and they make these hay bales out of it. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. So please let me know. Right, they're harvesting this one now, then they go and harvest this one. Really busy. How long does this take? 20 days left. Well, they're all pretty much the same. And now we have 10 people doing nothing. So it could also be a thing to not hire so many people, because they've already sprayed everything as well. So could be a thing to hire a few less people. Then they'll just switch around. Once one is completely done, they'll go to the next. That could be a thing, but for now it's fine. We still make good amounts of money, so why worry about it? Alright, I think he's going to pick everything up and then we can switch out the field. Click the trailer, you can see the grass getting into it, which is quite a lot, so that's nice. Field 1 is harvested, perfect. Oh, this looks nice. Now they're probably going to rake this one and not harvest this one, but I'm not sure. It doesn't say they need a tractor here, so we'll see. Oh well, it has been half an hour, so getting different kinds of crops and all the machinery that goes with it, and set up some extra farming stuff or animal stuff. That's all for next episode. This was all for this one. So we expanded our fields, we got some greenhouses, we have a garage now, and we are getting ready to plant different things. So yeah, I had a nice time. We're not now going to destroy this field, by the way. Let's see, what should we get? We should get, I don't know, corn seeds for crops, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, well, we need some new equipment. We're going to get that next episode, so I'm going to pause it right here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. And of course, I hope to see you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.